I've been thinking about you. Oh no, no, no. I've been thinking about you.
Ciao ballerine, sew my pointers with me from Repeto Paris.
I've been thinking about you. Do you think about
First, you will grab some tooth floss and your block stretchy ribbon. You're going to secure it in place and start to sew. My tip for putting it in the right place is fold the back of your heel forward, put it in a diagonal line, and that's the perfect position. I now prefer sewing my ribbons and elastics with tooth floss as it just gives a stronger hold. It's something I only started doing as recent, but it really makes a difference and I feel it. I tend to sew my point shoe ribbons in a loop because it's the block stretchy, so I don't need to worry about my ribbons falling out, but I do not suggest this method for point work beginners as it doesn't really hold your foot as much as normal ribbons. I was always the girl in ballet class with her ribbons falling out her point shoes, so when I found this method, it kind of changed my life. So now you're going to cut your elastics. I do cross elastics like in normal flatties because it just holds my foot in much better. I've got quite bendy feet, so cross elastics sewing is way more annoying, but it helps support my foot. Normally I would dye my elastics, but I didn't have time and I needed to get them done because I needed them for class, so they're white at the moment. But what I'll do later is I'll just put some pancake on them, some powder foundation just so they blend into my tights, but for the studio it's fine. No one, it's fine as long as I can dance and they're good. Now this is the most annoying part about sewing cross elastics is doing the other side. Especially when I start adding in the other elastic to do the cross. It's super fiddly, needs a bit of patience, but if you sew it well, it's worth it. Sometimes I don't sew them well enough so they come undone, but now I've started using tooth floss, they hold so much longer. As you can tell, I'm super locked in to get this done. This video is only 4 minutes, but it takes me around like half an hour to do both shoes if I'm just doing one pair, which isn't too long, it's fine. I usually do it while I'm sitting, like cross-legged, get a little bit of stretching done. Nothing too intense, but I love sewing my point shoes, it's a way of relaxing my mind. Did a lovely big stretch for you here, and I moved on to the other side, which I didn't film. So now, time to test out the pointers, make sure I've sewn them right. Gotta string this elastic pretty tight and gotta cut it off, which I didn't do in the video, but I'll do it later. As you can tell, the elastics are really white, so I will powder them. But the ribbons, they're pretty skin tone match. I reuse my ribbons, I wash them, because rebuying is a waste of ribbon that still works. So my pointers are custom to my feet. Thank you Repeto Paris, these are my absolute favorite. They're super light, I can jump, I can use the floor. I think it's just really worth it not going for the plastic pointers, girls and boys. Like, go classic. There's nothing better than the original. Thank you for watching everybody, I hope this was helpful. Baci, Agnes.